Good morning, third grade. On 11:9, we are going to compare rectangles with the same perimeter. We're going to say, how can you use area, how big their area is, to compare rectangles with the same perimeter? Toby has 12 feet of boards to put around a rectangular sandbox. How long should he make each side so that the area of the sandbox is as large as possible? Well, what is the greatest perimeter Toby can make for his sandbox? Well, he has 12 feet boards to put around there. So, use square tiles to make all the rectangles you can that have a perimeter of 12 units. So when it says Toby has 12 feet of boards, it means the perimeter total will be 12 units. So use square tiles to make all the rectangles you can that have a perimeter of 12 units. Draw and label the sandboxes. Then find the area of each. So on this one, they have made sandbox 1 feet and 5 feet across. That's 1 feet. And then sandbox 2, they've made 2 feet and 4 feet across. And sandbox 3, they made 3 feet and 3 feet across. So find the perimeter and the area of each rectangle. Well, 1 plus 5 plus 1 plus 5 is 12 feet. Because remember, we've got 1 feet here and 1 feet here and 5 feet here and 5 feet here. So the area would be 1 times 5, which is 5 square feet. Now the next one, remember, was 4 feet by 2 feet. So 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2, because we have to have 2 sides that are 2 and 4 sides that are 4, is 12 feet. Then, if we times 2 times 4, it gives us a square footage of 8 feet. Sandbox 3, remember, was 3 by 3. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12 feet. And 3 times 3 equals 9 square feet. So the area of sandbox 3 is the greatest. So Toby should build a sandbox that is 3 feet wide and 3 feet long. Now our next example says, draw the rectangles with the same perimeter and different areas. Draw a rectangle that has a perimeter of 20 units and an area of 24 square units. The sides of the rectangle measure 4 units and 6 units. Remember, draw a rectangle that has perimeter of 20 units and an area of 24 units. So 4 units on one side and 6 units on the other, because that would be 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 6. In other words, 8 plus 12 would give you a perimeter of 10. B says draw a rectangle that has perimeter of 20 units again and an area of 5 units. Well, the sides of the rectangle would measure 5 units and 5 units. And 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 would give you 20 units for its perimeter. Now, share and show. The perimeter of the rectangle at the right is 10 units. The area is 6 square units, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 perimeters and 6 square units. Draw a rectangle that has the same perimeter as the rectangle in exercise 1, but a different area. So they wanted a 10-unit perimeter. So, possible answers. The drawing is to the right. It would be 1 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's the 10-unit perimeter. Number 3 says the area of the rectangle in exercise 2 is 1 times 4, 4 units. Which rectangle has the greater area? Well, the rectangle in exercise 1 has a greater area than the rectangle in exercise 2. The rectangle in exercise 1 has a 6-unit area, and the rectangle in exercise 2 has a 4-unit. If you were given a rectangle with a certain perimeter, how would you draw it so that it has the greatest area? I would try to make a square or as close to a square as I could. Possible explanation, I noticed in the activities and examples that the rectangle that looked most like a square had the greatest area. Now, let's do our last share and show, and then I'll let you do on your own, and we can go back to yesterday's problem solving. Find the perimeter and the area. Tell which rectangle has greatest area. Well, the perimeter is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the area, remember, is length times width. It would be 2 times 2, so it's a square area of 4. 8 units for perimeter, 4 square units for area. Now, on this one, it says it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units for perimeter, but only 3 square units for area. So rectangle A has a greater area. I want to go back to 11-8's problem solving that I said I would go over yesterday before we did today's lesson. Mrs. Lee's classroom is shown at the right. Each unit square is 1 square foot. Draw a line to break apart the shape into rectangles. What is the total area of Mrs. Lee's classroom? The first one they broke apart was 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 times 9, this particular area would be 36. The next one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 times 6. So 36 plus 42 gives us a total area of 78 square feet. Jared has a rectangular bedroom with a rectangular closet. Each unit square is 1 square foot. Draw a line to break apart the shape into rectangles, and what is the total area of Jared's room? Well, they drew their line here. 1, 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This particular section is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 times 9 equals 36. So 36 plus 10 is 46 square feet. Our right math says explain how to break apart the shape to find the area of the shape. Says, I drew 2 vertical lines breaking the shape into 3 rectangles. Then rectangle 1 is 6 times 3, it's 18. Rectangle 2 is 3 times 5, it's 15. And rectangle 3 was 7 times 3, it's 21. Then I added the 3 areas together, 18 plus 15 plus 21 to get 54. Number 11 says use the distributive property to find the area of the shape at the right. Write your multiplication and addition equations. 60 square centimeters, and they broke it up into 5 times 10 equals 50, 5 times 2 equals 10, and 50 plus 10 is 60. Now, our test prep says Pete drew a diagram of his backyard on grid paper. Each unit square is 1 meter. The area surrounding the patio is grass. How many square feet of grass is in his backyard? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 30, but there are 4 that are the patio, so we have to subtract the 4, so we get 26 square meters. That is grass. Okay, today after you finish your on your own right here and your problem solving, please do 11:9 out of your PB book, and I will go over the problem solving ones tomorrow. Thank you.